it's Robin. It's Christmas time. Yep, today is the 23rd, around 8:30 Eastern Time. Um, I decided to do this video. I wasn't going to do a video until after Christmas, sometime between Christmas and New Year's, but I decided to do one now for a couple of reasons. First off is I mightn't seem very animated right now. I'm going through a little bit of family crap, I guess you'd call it. Uh, Families often have issues during the holidays. We're no exception, be it kids, siblings, adult siblings, children, brother, aunts, uncles, family, whatever. There's often some issues because Christmas is a holiday that you're trying to bring everybody together. And everybody's got their own stuff going on, their own lives. And then you couple that with maybe relationships within the family aren't so hot or whatever the reason might be. Well, our family's not any different than any other family. And this year, it's been 2 years since our daughter passed away. And it's been very, very difficult the past two Christmases to even want to have a Christmas. And though we'll never have a normal Christmas ever because she's not here, um, I'm trying to find some sort of normalcy for our family. And uh, in doing that comes the lights, the Christmas tree, ho, 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 Merry Christmas, Christmas music, baking, the gifts, the whole thing, and trying to get family together, where our intimate little family here consists of my husband, our son, and our other daughter, and myself, and our little critter animals that we have here. And that's basically who's here on Christmas morning. And then we have, of course, they have other family that's an hour away, and then we have other family that's 2 hours away, and it's just a shuffle trying to get everybody to see everybody, and over several days. But in the meantime, there's issues, and right now we're dealing with a little bit of drama, teenage drama, and it's causing a little dissent in the house, and it's hard. It's just really hard right now because Mom, I want everything to be good and happy and up, and it's just I'm not feeling it right now. But anyway, the second thing, and I mightn't be as animated, like I'm just, and if I seem a little off, I'm liable to always be off because I'm an off type of person. But that being said, um, if I seem maybe not as animated or not as whatever, it's just Christmas and things. It's not what we would all hope Christmas to be, completely cheerful and happy and loving and giving and embracing and cherishing. It's not always that, and it's we're striving to reach that, but it's not necessarily that. So that's where I am right now. The other reason for this video is that part of as a mom, getting ready for Christmas has always been cooking and baking. Well, I've embarked on this new part of my life involving weight loss surgery and my new found life of eating right and doing all those things. Mind you, I haven't actually begun that part yet. I'm still working on the mindset, and so that I don't fall back later on down the road, because I really don't want to do that. So I'm still very much trying to wrap my brain around the whole psychology of what's going on with my body and what's not, and how I look at things and how I see things, so that I can retrain myself to be different and live a different life where food comes into play. So right now, without even thinking about it, I'm going through a massive amount of head hunger in a really different way. I mean, I'm not really actually even wanting this stuff, but it's Christmas. So at Christmas, that means baking, and that means making fudge and candy and cookies and cookie bars and pies and for Christmas dinner. And then there's the Christmas meal itself and all the things that I've always been used to, the recipes and things that have been handed down from my mother, my grandmother, my great-grand, all of that. And anybody who's 40-something and beyond, even in your 30s, I suppose, you really kick into that, that unless you're out of the box when you're out on your own in your 20s where I'm going to create Christmas as my own thing and I'm never going to fall back on old traditions and never do all that and whatever, fine, great, wonderful. But I'm a traditional kind of girl, and how Christmas has always been done is how I do Christmas, and we have adopted new traditions within our family, and we'll continue to do that through time so that our kids have something else to, carry on with. But food is mine. So I have found myself, because I'm starting this new journey, it's like the Last Supper type thing. So I've taken all of the recipes, I've called my mom, I've found all the recipes that I've ever loved, and I've whittled it down to a few, and I've decided to make all of these recipes and make them. Because next year, when I'm cooking, I mightn't be able to get there and be doing up a batch of cookies for my family or for the kids or whatever. And chocolate chip falls on the table. You're stirring, falls on the table. Chocolate chip goes in my mouth instead of in the bowl, back in the bowl, whatever. That's habit. That's just rote. Do it. It's a rote memory. It's that you just do it, and you don't think about it. It never occurs to you. You've chewed it and swallowed it before you ever think. Well, after surgery, I really can't be doing that because, I'm going to get sick, the whole sugar thing. And subconsciously, my body's going to be like, well, we are not going through that again after I have a whole dumping issue. And so my body might very well keep me from doing that, but I'm not going to rely on my body to do that. So I have to be able to have the mindset where I'm not going to be doing that without thinking. And that is my concern next Christmas, that I will do that if I cook. So the whole idea is I'm not going to, and I've told everybody I'm not baking next Christmas. Don't ask me to do it because I don't know that I'm going to be able to do it without screwing myself up until I've wrapped my brain around everything and I'm solid on it. So I'm not going to make myself sick, and so that I can give back to them and hopefully in the meantime be able to find recipes that are better for them, that taste as good, or, like I said, a healthier new tradition for them, getting rid of all the old, what I've been doing. It's just a transition. So I've made two different kinds of fudge. I've made 2 different kinds of cookies. I'm going to make 2 different kinds of cookie bars, and I'm making some candy. Um, and then for Christmas, I'll probably make a pie, maybe. I don't know, we don't always have pie, but I might make a pie this year because I've got a crap load of blueberries. But it's like the Last Supper thing, and I'm not, I didn't want to get into that syndrome, I didn't want to go there, but I'm feeling like really that's what it is, because I've made all this stuff already, the stuff that I've got done, and I've had one of each of the things I've made so far, and I really don't care if I have any more. If you were to take it out of the house right now, I could give a crap about it. That's a big change for me. I just naturally do not want it, although I have this need to have to make it, and it's weird. It's just really, really weird. So I'm not sure what that's all about. I might get another video in there before New Year's, Definitely probably not before Christmas, but after Christmas, next week sometime maybe. Um, Shout out to Mrs. White. It's coming up. I don't know if you're excited, if you're happy or whatever, but you know what? I'm there and I'm thinking about you. And I'm going to be thinking about you all day. Just wondering what's going on and how you are and how it's gone off and all that stuff. So um, just remember, someone up here in Canada is thinking about you. Um, um, Happy holidays to everybody. And I hope if I haven't talked to you before Christmas or before New Year's, for some reason, have a great New Year's too. Talk to you later. Bye.